This man is really amazing. The prison spent $1 billion building a glass cell strong enough to withstand a nuclear blast. And yet, every time he walked close to the glass, the guards would start shaking. But today, he decided not to stay inside any longer. He placed his hand gently on the glass. The guards panicked and opened fire. In the blink of an eye, he created a vacuum. The unbreakable glass shattered, leaving a massive hole in the cell wall. He moved behind 2 guards in a flash, took them out instantly. He still left a mocking message on the paper. He said he was heading to Tokyo, because he wanted to know what failure tastes like, and he wasn't the only one. Inside this offshore prison, there were 4 other prisoners who couldn't even be called human. The second was a 6 feet 7 inches giant named Dorian. When asked for his last words before execution, he just smiled and said, "I want to taste failure." The execution began. Dorian was hanged, struggled for a few moments, then went limp. The guards called in a coroner to confirm his death, but just as they checked his body, Dorian's eyes snapped open. He sprang to his feet, took down 2 guards before anyone could react, and snapped his chains with a terrifying display of strength. The next morning, when the door to his cell was opened, a horrifying sight greeted the guards. Every coroner and officer had been strung together on a rope. Dorian was gone. The prison alarm blared. By then, he was already swimming toward Tokyo. At the same time, the 3rd inmate, Doyle, was about to face the electric chair. At the warden's signal, a massive current surged through Doyle's body. He convulsed violently, foam spilling from his mouth, and smoke rising from his head. After just 2.5 seconds, he was declared dead. But when the warden stepped closer to inspect the body, Doyle snapped free, moved faster than anyone could see, and killed 2 guards instantly. The warden tried to draw his gun, but Doyle silenced him with a single punch. He then hijacked a plane. His destination, like the others, was Tokyo. Meanwhile, the 4th prisoner, Sikorsky, made his escape. He climbed an 800-meter metal shaft with his bare hands, escaped the prison, and walked straight into a blizzard wearing nothing but a cloak. He was determined to reach Tokyo on foot. Finally, the 5th prisoner, Speck, broke out as well. Without any diving gear, he is swimming at the bottom of the sea at a depth of 200 meters, and began his long journey toward Tokyo. These 5 monsters were not escaping just to be free. They all shared one goal. After 20 years of imprisonment, they had finally sensed a worthy opponent, but their opponent wasn't a soldier, or an assassin, or a trained killer. He was a high school kid. His name was Baki. When the 5 convicts finally reached Tokyo's underground arena, their presence alone warped the very air around them. But Baki, this fearless teenager, stepped forward to face them head-on. If you were asked to design a prison, do you have a way to trap these 5 prisoners?